Yeah. You know the vibes. It's that Jak Talk Podcast, brought to you by Jackal Seamoss, 92 Minerals. You know, we are the talk of the town right now, man. You feel me? The talk of the town, Jak Talk Podcast, man. We're going to blast off, man. Lord of the Rings. Be tuning in and tapping in real soon. Shout out to Evans by Tabla. We rescheduled that for Saturday. Let's be on the lookout for that, you know. But first I want to just say God is good, man. You know, we shaking stuff up, man. Whenever you get idol worshippers to speak on stuff that they masters is telling them, or it's letting you know we rattling some cages, man. You feel me? We rattling cages. As soon as the panel gets in here, we're gonna get to knowledgeable boxing conversations because that's what we do over here. Once again, shout out to the sponsors, Jackal Seamoss, 92 Minerals, all that good stuff. You know, place your orders with Jackal Seamoss because we trying to upgrade our equipment. We wanna upgrade our equipment. Shout out to the suckers. You feel me? Or the suckers and the haters, man. You guys are the biggest number one fan. But hopefully everybody's being blessed, being positive, staying productive. Because productivity always kills off negativity. But hey, what do I know? What do I know? It's Jak Talk Podcast, man. We rocking and roll. This is episode 13. Shout out to the guests that came through already out of the 13 joints that we had. The Ennis family. Shout out to Buddy McGurk, Regis Progress on his pay-per-view fight week. You got these boys, tail feathers flooded right now. They in their feelings. But like I always say, it's God's plan, it's God's work. You know, can't be jealous, man. Go out there and do your own thing, whether it's bootleg, professional, or whatever. Do your own thing. Stop being jealous. Jealousy ain't gonna do nothing but get you knocked off. You heard? Knocked off quick. Too, cause God don't like ugly, man. When you out there and you jealous, and you see brothers grinding and striving, you can't be like. Yes, let's get Lord of the Rings in here.
Here,
Add to the
here,
stream. There
here.
he is.
You know,
There he is. There he is. Yeah, I was just addressing a little bit of something, but we could just get right to the Nozzle boxing conversations, man. You sent me some good videos, man. The
right,
the first one that I want to go in on. Shout out to my man Tiafimo Lopez, man.
right,
Successful surgery.
right.
He's in the gym already working. I don't know who his advisor is, but salute to his advisor because I'm feeling this whole movement of how he's carrying himself as far as the fights with Tank Davis and them, like how he's talking about. Watch that video. He's ready to make that move to 140. He's like, it's big things to be made at 140. And now you're gonna get the people that's gonna say, "Oh, now he's running this, that, and the third." No, like he said, he beat the man at 135. He fought Lomachenko, somebody that Tank Davis had plenty of opportunities to fight, plenty of opportunities, and did not fight him. So with Tiafimo stating his claim that he's ready to move on and do other things, more power to him at the end of the day. Because what's the name was the biggest fish down there. I don't care what they talk about with the pay-per-view and star quality and selling out arenas. When they was talking about fighter and skill wise, it was Lomachenko.
Definitely.
Teofimo fought him and knocked him off. Tank Davis had the opportunity to fight him for
Right.
whatever reason. His handlers they moved him a different way. You know,
Right.
I'm not like Lord of the Rings would say. Did they duck him? Did they tuck him? But hey, they made him into a pay-per-view star. Salute to them for that. But
Definitely.
Teofimo knocked off the man, and he's ready to move to 140, man. Salute to him on that, man. I'm not mad at you, brother. Do what you do. You control the chessboard. What's your thoughts on that, Lord of the Rings?
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I feel what you just said, your whole terminology. But my thing is this. Okay, you move up to 140. What super fights pertaining to big purses will you have? Are you trying to show the boxing public that you're able to move up in a division and win a title? Or do you want to stay at 135 for these shooting fights with Tank and Garcia and fighters of this nature? That's my question.
Yeah,
It's pros and cons with that. I respect what they doing and all that, but I'm also like, well, damn, he did what he had to do against Lomachenko. I mean, like, try to stay at 135 and show that you that dude, man. Don't be
yeah,
so just step up out the division. I mean, it's super fights. There's no real super fights for him at 140. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
135 is caught up. It's a Hollywood square, as I said.
Well,
You know what
nah,
I'm saying?
135 is loaded, but you heard what he said. He been there for 7 years.
Yeah,
You know, he's tired of putting his body through making that weight.
I
You
understand that.
know,
Also, everything is timing. You understand what I'm
yeah,
saying? So I respect that. I mean, like, look, that's on him and his team. If that's what he want to do in his heart, move up, man. God
yeah,
bless you. But me wanting to see, I mean, like this pound for pound 135 division. I mean, I want to see it, man. But that's not my call, though. You know?
yeah, definitely, definitely. But you know, like 135, the fights was there. Shout out to Tiafimo for doing what he did because
And he,
he really made it the hot division because he was the one that stepped up and won for the glory.
right.
You know, that shit been there. It been there. How many
Yeah,
years have Tank Davis been getting called out by shout out to Lomachenko? And they
right.
was, you know, saying they didn't want to fight. They moving him around. They had a different plan. So, you know, Tiafimo did what he did, man. He's ready to move on. You know, like 140, you know, you got Josh Ramirez. Jose Ramirez, Josh Taylor. They
Yeah,
supposed to be unifying. Then that,
yes.
that, that could be a big fight for him. I'm pretty sure the one of those two would definitely want to fight Tiafimo because now Tiafimo's a big name.
Facts. I did see that Tank Davis wasn't impressed with his win against Loma. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah, what you feel on that? How you feel on that?
look, whisper to your promoter, man, your boss, man. I
Yeah,
want to do the damn thing, man. And I'm quite
not,
sure.
not,
I'm quite sure that Tiafimo and his team they're gonna accept the challenge, man. He's not just gonna slide to 140 if you're on his head like that. I don't see that happening.
yeah,
See
yeah.
that?
Do you think that Tank Davis was throwing a little shade, saying he wasn't impressed by his performance?
It wasn't a little. It was definitely shade. It was a whole bunch of shade. Yes, you know what I'm saying. Very good marketing. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah. Cause
Basically,
like that, yeah,
Tank wants him to stay at 135. Tank don't want him to run off. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I
yeah,
I see where that's going right there. You know.
yeah,
So I mean, let's do
yeah.
it, man. Let's get it together, man. You know, let's get
Definitely,
these contracts together, man, and let's do the damn.
yeah.
You know.
Like you said, 135 is cooking. It's a major fight down there to be made if
Right.
everybody stays around and does what they have to
Because
do, man.
them lower weight classes, they're active opposed to the
Yeah,
bigger weight classes. You know what I'm saying? So they're
yeah.
now. You see what's going on with now Gillian White is talking about Wild and all that. I mean, like you wasn't even in the career
Uh,
heavyweight brackets. I mean, like I don't
yeah,
know right now. So that's why we
yeah,
don't even discuss heavyweights. We're dealing with lower class.
yeah,
You know, junior
yeah,
middleweights. You know what I'm saying? Welterweights,
yeah.
weights, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I see you sent me that article, right?
Mm-hmm.
with since we're talking about the heavyweight, with Deontay Wilder rejecting, turning down the Bridgewater, he
Yeah,
doesn't want to be in that weight class.
I think somebody in this camp had good sense and whispered in his ear like, "Come on, man, what are you doing, man? You're a heavyweight champion, man. What are you doing, man?"
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like that, I didn't respect you for you even mentioning that. You know what I'm saying about
yeah. That was
Bridgeweight.
yeah, that was on the Brian Custer podcast too, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
I seen it. You know, I met
yeah,
and I met him, man. Shout out to him, man. You know,
yeah, Brian Custer, yeah, yeah, Ohio boy. He's an Ohio boy.
he's a good, humble dude, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. So
But
yeah, what's your thoughts on him? You know, declining that he wants to even fight in that division. Like what like I'm gonna say this right. He could still fight in that division and still be a heavyweight too. Like why not snatch that belt up and still be the heavyweight champion too? You could get both.
okay, my question is, who is he gonna fight for the belt?
I think they had mentioned Usyk.
I mean, like, his name been tossed around a lot lately, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Usyk. Yeah, Usyk. Because it's like I was saying the same thing, but then it clicked in my head like they're not saying that if you got the Bridgewater title, you can't be the heavyweight champion also. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So it's like why not? Why not knock
well,
somebody out in that bracket,
if he
take
could
that strap, and then do what you need to do.
if he could snatch that strap up with a good purse and move forward, God bless him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean, he could be the first to do it, defend it, or whatever the case is, man. God bless him, man. But the heavyweight division, man, is in turmoil right now, man. You know, it's just uh, maybe there's a fight with Joshua and Pulev. I mean, like, I don't understand what's going on right now,
the heavyweights is they're a dub right now. They're a dub in the
man.
game, man.
Eddie Hearn, you got to get it together, man. I mean, like, yeah, you know, you're the European big promoter and all that, but you're starting to like,
Yeah,
you're starting to get a little shabby, man. Come on, man. Let's put these
yeah.
fights together.
I seen that he's throwing a little shade into the Terrence Crawford sweepstake. Like, I think he was pushing the bid out there, like
Right,
trying to get Bud to come over and sign with him.
right. He said he's welcome. He's waiting. You know,
Yeah, I seen a couple articles and
a lot
videos that he did. He was like trying to basically butter Bud up, man.
a lot of professional people, they're not happy
Yeah,
with Bob Abrams' comments and all that about Bud. You know what I'm saying? And they feel like
yeah,
being that he's Bob Abrams and a prestigious professional businessman, you know, he could have handled it a little better. He could have.
but that that's one of the oldest tricks in the book,
Yes.
using the media
Right.
to spin out the story,
Right. So
to create turmoil, to create that turmoil to cut ties. You know what I'm
right.
saying? That's one of the oldest tricks in the book, to
It's,
leak out some shit like that.
it's it's definitely a weapon. See, the media can work with you and against you. So you know,
Fact.
what I mean, like, it's definitely a weapon, man. I respect that, man. I mean, like,
Yeah.
uh, on a business level, yes, Terrence Crawford, yes. Next time, you know, your next fight, whatever it is, step up a little more. You know what I'm saying? Get out there a little more. Get your face out there a little more. You know what I'm saying? He's right though.
Yeah.
You know, he's right and he's wrong. So
Yeah.
something like that. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah. No,
but
he definitely is right and wrong. But at the end of the day, like T Bud, T Bud been loyal, and,
yeah,
and he definitely listen. Not only has he been loyal, he been consistent. He's
right.
undefeated. It's not like he's not the product that he's the product. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he got a couple of losses.
Nah,
T Bud is an undefeated fighter
he's that
that
dude.
ran through three weight classes. You
I
know,
mean,
he helped.
if
Go
that's
ahead.
that if that's that man's character, Crawford's character, I mean, like, a lot of times you can't change it. That's just who he is.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
There's
that's a
nothing in this
fact.
world to change it. You know,
Yeah,
so You can't fix something that just can't be fixed. You understand what I'm saying? All you're
Not
doing
at all.
is just chasing your tail, man. So,
Yeah.
you know, but I do notice this though.
Yeah.
On this panel and all that, y'all show throwing up that Spence has to look good against Crawford, and Spence has to do this against Crawford in order for that fight, right? Because
Yeah.
African Wild Dog said it. We said it. We've been saying it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so,
Yeah. They've been watching. They've been
yeah,
watching. That's why a lot of them are salty out there.
I
It's a
know,
lot
right?
of salty dogs out there.
Yeah, look,
You
look.
know.
If you don't like our panel, our bootleg panel, don't watch it. Don't.
Oh.
If I don't like something, I don't watch it.
Oh. Exactly.
I don't deal with it.
Exactly.
But
Exactly. No, like you said,
you're a boot,
we book.
that's what your
Yeah.
problem is. You're a bootleg hater. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, like, come on now.
Nah, it ain't that. It's this too. Like you said, it's hey, what do I know? And
Hey,
it's like who do these guys think they are when they
right,
get Hank Lundy, when they
right,
get Buddy McGirt, when we
right,
get these people to tap in with us? But it's
right.
like, who are these guys? We're bootleg. You feel me?
I
We're
mean,
bootleg.
and I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, I mean, like, what can you teach a fighter? I've been waiting
Yeah.
for this Monday through Friday at 5. I'm waiting for your answer.
Yeah.
I mean,
Matter of fact, hold on. Let me get the link up there. I didn't put the link. Let me
that's not,
put the link in the
that's,
description
we,
in
we,
the description box.
we sending so many shots, man. You know, we forgot.
Yeah,
Look,
let me get the link up there,
like
man.
in life, you win when you have more substance and less flash. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's what we deal with. We deal with substance, not the flash, man. Because you can have the flash and nobody cares. But you can have the substance and the world wants you. You understand what I'm
that's
saying?
it.
Look, all right, buddy. Hey, but I'm waiting for that answer. What can you teach a fighter? Monday through Friday. Special edition on Sundays at 1 o'clock. Word. Haters, man. Haters.
Yeah, I got the link up there.
Good.
Can you hear me? Yeah,
No,
I
it ain't
got
up.
the link. Right.
You
And I
might
got I
see it.
gotta pull it up. Yeah, no, I gotta pull it up. It's gonna come up. Hold on. I gotta refresh
Come on, man.
the feed. Give me a second.
This is real. Outside of
Yeah,
boxing. You see how this virus, the government shutting things down, man. Things is
yeah,
getting
yeah.
difficult,
It's
man.
going back into effect.
Right. It's crazy, man. You're
Yeah.
so I mean like
Yeah, speak on the other that you had sent me about David Benavidez.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's definitely calling you out, Plant. He telling you to shut your mouth, man, and let's do the damn thing, man. I mean, like, yo, it's only right though. Let's do it. Plant, you couldn't get the fight with Canelo. Let's do it with David, man. That's a banger right there. You know, Plant, you got what it takes, and David has what it takes, man. Explosive fight, man. But don't duck him. He calling you out. It's in print. It's not like it's hearsay. It's in print, man. In parentheses, he's letting you know, look, what you want to do with your big mouth. You always running your mouth. He want to go in your mouth, Plant. Come on now. Word.
Yeah, how do you feel about like what he said with the less tweets and more boxing beefs? Like
Right.
Caleb Plant been doing a lot of
Social
you
media.
know
Yeah.
yeah.
And
David Benavidez lost his title on the scale. Remember?
it's right. This is what I'm talking about with less flash and more substance. He's right. See what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That's what I mean right there. Don't be getting on social media, you know what I'm saying? Giving people a chance to running in. Oh yeah, he don't want to do this. He can't do that. No,
Yeah,
let's get the claws together, get the content together, and let's fight. The best man.
yeah.
I think Benavidez a B plant too. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, he got skills, man.
A
You know,
lot of,
and you know what's crazy?
lot of
He's
skills.
mad young.
Yo,
He's
a
still young,
a
man.
lot of skills. So
He
plant.
turned pro at 16.
So plant. So plant. Don't be tucked away, baby. Don't be on.
Yeah,
Don't be on that pretty boy shit because you're a pretty boy. Don't be on that shit.
yeah.
Yo, look, the fight has to be made. The man called you out bluntly. He didn't cut.
Yeah, and that's a big fight. That ain't no like no fight. Like the fans would definitely want to see that, man.
I would love to see it.
Yeah,
Plant, your team, all of y'all. Look, he calling you out, man. Honor
yeah.
this.
That yeah. Like I ain't gonna front. I'm glad you sent me that article because that was one of the hardest articles. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to do nothing but respect David Benavidez's handle. He told
That's
him straight up and down like, yeah, that
out.
shit done sailed out with Canelo. Let's
Right.
me and you get him on. Stop
You're right.
worried about Canelo. I'm
I
here.
call out. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's trying to justify. Oh, I should have did that. All right, it
Yeah,
happened. It didn't happen with the Canelo team, but the Benavidez
yeah.
team's calling you out now.
Wow, they
You
let
got
it be known. They
you
let
got.
it be known like that ship sailed out. We want the smoke now.
It's not a rumor. He sent the
Yeah,
clip. It's out in the open. So you got.
yeah.
I mean, like, yo, you can't be tucked away. God,
Wow.
Christ, man. People want to see the
That
fight.
yeah,
He's calling
yeah,
you out.
that was a hard call out because like last week, prior weeks, everybody did think he was getting that Canelo fight. That
Yeah,
Canelo fight done sailed out. It's not happening.
Callum Smith,
So
December 19th.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So look,
yeah,
you plant. Look. For your prestige, for your championship, for your heart, your demeanor, whatever it is. Look, accept the challenge, man. Let's get this big fight together, man. Accept
yeah.
because the man bluntly called you.
Oh,
He didn't cut corners or whisper to somebody else
no,
what I said. Blunt
yeah,
voted for you. So you could be
oh,
so I mean like that's how it go, man. You know?
oh, yeah. He told him, yeah, that was outlined real good. He told him, you doing a lot of talking.
Right.
Let's get to fighting, man. You gotta
Fight is
come see me.
now all that junk you was talking now, that's me and you doing now. Canelo's out the window,
Yeah,
you know. That's basically
yeah,
what
yeah. That's a hot fight, man. Listen, on some real shit, right?
it can be
Even though
more.
Canelo was the man, right? In all actuality, a David Benavidez fight and Caleb Plant is a harder fight than Canelo Alvarez and that Caleb Smith do. I'm just being honest. What's your thoughts on that? Can you elaborate on that for me, Lord of the Ring?
Actual fact. I don't even know how Callum Smith fell into the category to fight Canelo.
Yeah,
I don't know if he was a mandatory. I don't know what the deal is. But
yeah,
the Benavidez and the Plant fight is a much more explosive fight than Canelo and Smith. Because a lot of people think because Smith done dropped a couple of dudes with his right, really think he's going to do that to Canelo. That's,
yeah,
look, look,
wow,
you're coming up against a granite chin. He's going to
yeah,
walk punches, and then he's going to go downstairs on you and weigh you down, and then he's going to knock your head off. That's just going to happen.
yeah,
That's how he fights. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
So,
He's tactical. He
I mean,
is tactical.
he does his homework and he solves the math problem, man. That's what he does.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
you know, Callum Smith, you got lucky. You get a good
yeah.
purse and you get prestige, but you're going to
You,
lose. You're going to
you
lose.
are. He
Mhm.
is. Yeah, you know why he's gonna lose? No knock on him. There's levels. He's never been in there with nobody even close to Canelo's level.
This is what I'm saying.
It's levels, man.
The only loss he
Like,
had is against a mathematician, Floyd
yeah,
Mayweather.
and he had that loss when he was 23 years old. He was still what we call in the boxing game green
Exactly.
against, like you said, against a master mathematician. So
Exactly.
that's like going to take the SATs and not study, you're
Exactly.
not gonna you're not gonna pass. You know
Gonna
what I'm
pass,
saying?
you
You're
know.
not gonna pass. You're
You
not gonna pass.
So these fighters, they have to understand that that ring is a math class. Why do you
Yeah,
boxing is mathematics? I keep telling y'all this. 8 rounds, 4 rounds, 6 rounds, the round curve bell, combinations, whatever it is, it's mathematics. And you have to know math in order to win.
yeah,
And like, please study.
yeah,
Do your homework, study your notes. Don't cheat because you're gonna get caught. You feel me?
yeah,
You're gonna get caught. You know,
yeah,
you might pass a couple of tests cheating, but it's gonna be
yeah.
that test that you're gonna be cheating.
You going yeah, listen, you can only pass those tests when I'm gonna say it like this, right? I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
break this down now, like the Lord of the Rings would do. You're gonna pass those tests when the matchmakers, the matchmakers give you the suitable opponent. So
Right,
that's like them giving you the answers to the test. But then
right,
it's gonna come a time when the matchmakers can't give you the answers to the test, and you're
right,
gonna get in there with a dog, and you
right.
ain't study, and you will get exposed.
You're gonna get exposed. That's how the
Yeah,
game goes.
yeah.
I mean, like,
Yeah. You see that a lot, man. I'm glad you brought that up. You see that a lot. You see a lot of these fighters with these records, man. They be undefeated. They be stopping everything, running through everything, and then they get in there with somebody
run into that
and they
mathematician, and
and they get
solves
exposed.
a
Yeah,
mathematician solves math problems. Your opponent
yeah,
is your math problem. So you run into that mathematician who's good in math, and he solves you. You
yeah,
feel me, man?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. That's what happened with Floyd Mayweather's fighter with Regis Progress. He was
right.
an undefeated fighter. Did he look like an undefeated fighter? How Regis steamrolled him?
Not at all. But
Exactly.
that's why I tell you, a record means nada.
Nothing.
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 You know what I'm saying?
Nothing at all. At all, man.
You're 52-0 against a bunch of cream puffs. But now you
Yeah.
came against a mathematician who's 7-0 with 6 knockouts, and he knocked you out. You understand what I'm
Put
saying? See,
put you to
it's a
sleep.
difference, man. It's who studies their notes, who does their
Yeah,
homework, is who gonna win the fight.
that's it.
That's
That's it.
oh man, you know.
Yeah. Now. What trainers? Since we're talking about studying notes,
Hmm?
who do you consider some of the top trainers in the game right now when it comes to breaking down the notes and preparing a fighter?
Uh, Robert Garcia,
Okay. Yeah. Former fighter, former world champion.
definitely, and definitely Buddy McGirt. You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
shout out to Buddy, man. Buddy's
Shout,
solid, man. Yo, I'm glad you brought Buddy up, man.
mm-hmm.
Buddy gets a lot of credit, but then he doesn't get a lot of credit because
Not,
he's not out there like that.
not to cut you off. That's because he's a former champion. You hear me, my
Yeah,
guy? That's why they
yeah,
don't credit. They feel like, oh, he knows, or he already knew it, or whatever the case is. That's why they don't give him the credit.
yeah,
But by the same
yeah,
token, give the man the credit because he's a good
yeah,
trainer, a great trainer.
yeah,
You understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
And he
yeah,
knows to a fighter how to adjust. I witnessed
yeah,
this. So I mean,
yeah.
and another good trainer is Papa Russell. I like
Yeah,
how he
yeah.
moves.
Shout out to Big G, man.
I
Big
like
G.
I like how he moves in the ring in that math class. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
all three of them,
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah, yeah, I'm glad you brought him up. His record from the amateurs to the professional ranks speaks for itself.
Hey,
He's one of the only uh, coaches in the amateur rank to have all four of his sons win the nationals.
right.
And his I don't want to throw the wrong number out there, but I know all of his sons professionally. Their record, they only got one loss to
Hey,
Lomachenko, and that was Gary.
Team Russell, man. That's that
Yeah,
solid right there. You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
Shout out to Bloodline of Royalty.
And,
Capitol Heights and all that.
and see, to add on to the question about what you threw out about the trainers, and then you got the trainers that's just there for the $200 that
Yeah,
they show him when you make him miss, come right back, or whatever the case is. You understand what I'm saying? See, this game
yeah,
right is catch 22. It's right and it's left. You understand what I'm saying? The left
yeah,
is the $200 train, the big fat 600-pound dude in the corner, breathing hard, don't know nothing about boxing. He's just there because he might have raised the fighter. But then you got the other side, the right side, like Garcia and Buddy McGirt and Papa
yeah,
Russ and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
the boxing game has a give or take, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It ain't 1,000% superior. So
yeah,
come on now. You got, like I told you a while back, they give anybody a boxing license now. A
yeah.
construction, a livery cab driver,
That's a
whatever
fact.
it is, they'll give him a license just for
That's a
them
fact.
to make that money. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Yo, listen, yo, all right, I'm glad you brought that up. Yo, out of all of the promotion outfits, the fight networks, yeah, which one? You know, we've been watching a lot of fights lately. Out of all of the top ranked Matchroom, PBC, which one of the companies you say does that the most?
Uh, license anybody,
Yeah.
I gotta say top rank. I got
Okay.
top rank because Matchroom
That's
is
the-
they deal with a lot of European fighters and all that. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah. The
But
link is up there. Click the link.
yo, the
Go
whole no punches. I gotta say top rank. The
ahead.
the line of fighters I've been watching them as they've been putting out their shows. They
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
they are the top promotional company that will give a construction worker license to
Yeah.
fight, a
Yeah.
livery cab driver, a carpenter. You know what I'm saying? In order to make these fights, you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
And come,
Brad. I want Brad and them to hear that, man. Yo, Brad and them is the matchmakers over there at top rank.
yeah,
Yo, we on to y'all, man. We
Rick,
on to y'all.
Rick, you too. You like to change up on things, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna get into all.
Yeah.
But yes, top
Yeah.
rank is at the top of the echelon as far as giving anybody a license to fight to promote any type.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. They are the
Yeah.
master.
Yo, how do you feel about the PBC too, man?
Well, PVC, they're a little more shrewd than
Yeah.
Frank. You know what I'm saying? Al
I'll, t-
Hammond.
I'll, t- I'll tell you what the PBC does, man. Right? The PBC is good for this, man.
Mm-hmm,
You know, this might ruffle up some feathers over there,
mm-hmm,
but the PBC is good for building up a fighter, getting
yeah,
them a nice undefeated record.
mm-hmm,
We just seen this baby a couple of weeks ago with Malik Hawkins. Shout out
mm-hmm,
to Malik Hawkins.
yeah,
They will build you up, give you a nice undefeated record.
yeah,
Then all of a sudden they go over to the Dominican Republic. They
yeah,
go over to one of these countries
yeah,
and they'll pull a guy out from over there
yeah,
that is a real dog that you know
yeah.
you might not know about him. You might have heard about him in the gyms,
If that,
and and they'll throw him in there. And like
and
Lord of the Rings brought up a little while ago in the segment, you didn't study for that math test the right way,
right,
and that tough sturdy Dominican gets on your ass,
facts.
and you get exposed.
I seen it
That's
happen.
what the PBC does. I hope
Exactly.
y'all pay attention. The PBC is synonymous for that. Shout out to Julian J. Rock Williams.
Right.
They did that with him,
So,
throwing banana in there at the
so,
last minute.
so basically, they set you up for your demise. Basically, that's
Mm,
what it is, you know. So, I mean, like, but that
yeah.
that bounces back to the promoters. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? The promoter
uh,
care.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
understand?
Tap the link. The link is in the description box if you want to
The only thing they
join
care
in.
about is selling tickets and selling fights. They don't
Yeah.
care. They don't
That's
care.
it now. It's a revolving door. That's
They
it.
don't. They don't.
It
They don't care if your opponent is 60-0 with 58
no.
knockouts and you're only 21
Uh-uh.
and 4. They don't
No.
care. You understand what I'm saying? So
Uh,
you got to learn. You got to start understanding that boxing is a business. It's like the music game. It's a
it is.
business. You know. So
And now it's even more moving like the business the music business game. You know, it's like really they on that like the music business. You know, basically the music business is fake it till you make it. You
hey,
know,
that's it. And if you don't make it, you're on your own.
that's it.
Look. It's just like with the boxing game. Oh my God! Yes. Oh, he got knocked out. Now his phone up.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
That's like having that hit record. When you got that hit record, everybody called you. Then when you go back into the studio and you ain't dropped that hit record,
you can't top that. You can't top that hit, which is not easy. You know what I'm saying?
nah,
Hey, now you was at the top of the echelon. You just got knocked out last night. They done changed their phone numbers on you. Your phone,
man.
you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
you was for the moment. So please understand this boxing game. Everybody's
yeah,
disposable. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
Everybody. But if you
yeah.
keep winning, your phone gonna
Your
keep
phone
ringing.
won't keep ringing. That's a fact.
That's
That's a fact. Yeah, I want you to touch on that video that you sent me with dude. He threw the wild punch. He slipped it
Mhm.
and got knocked out. Got counted.
But what
That goes back to what we was talking about the other day with the one punch.
about the flinch
Yeah,
mode? Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah,
See
yeah.
how he flinched. Well, I call it the flinch mode. It's a
The
feint.
feint.
It's a
Yeah,
feint to everybody else. He feinted. He made do what he wanted to do. Dude threw a lazy jab, and he caught
yeah,
him. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So that's what I say
yeah,
about flinch mode. When you're on the ropes, when you're in the corner, this is what I'm telling you about the leverage. So
yeah.
y'all gotta understand
Now,
this.
now you said break this down. Now we're gonna do a little teaching right now. Now you
Okay.
said the flinch or feint
Mm-hmm.
for the people that don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great technique to offset the shoulder roll. And why is that?
Because his left hand or right hand, if he is southpaw or whatever, is already down.
Yeah.
So once you flinch or feint, he's gonna jump to defend whatever he think you're trying to throw. You understand what
Okay.
I'm saying? So now that's where the ACL comes in at.
Yeah.
Angles, the comfortability, and the leverage. Once he flinches, you can step up on him and do what you want to do. If you want to go downstairs, or if you want to throw that punch when his hand is dropped down. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I
Yeah.
say flinch mode is a winner in boxing. You make a fighter do what you want him to do. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's how it goes.
Now
Oh,
now now why do you think that Floyd Mayweather Jr. and James Toney they were so successful with the shoulder roll?
because they master that.
Okay.
Most people that do it don't master it. They just try to mimic it. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They master
Yeah.
that. Like
Yeah.
my outside of them two, my favorite defensive fighter was Marlon Starling. A
Okay.
great defensive fighter. You understand what I'm saying? Slip
Yeah.
out of, I mean, like, no problem. Stuck his tongue out, always kept his hands up. That's what I love a
Yeah.
fighter that always keeps his hands up. You understand?
Yeah.
Because 9 times out of 10, he's not going to get stopped. You feel me?
Okay.
But them pretty flashy, want to be Floyd Mayweather Jr. with the shoulder lean and the drop your left. 9 times out of 10, you're going to get knocked out because you're
Yeah.
not
It happens.
master it. You
It happens, man.
know?
It definitely does happen. But
Yeah,
yo, where do you see Pernell Whitaker on that defensive list?
beautiful. He's another one that mastered the shoulder lean. Beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. The
yes.
drunken monkey. He used to
Yes,
do the drunken master. You
yes,
know,
yes.
yeah, he was
These are
real. Rest in peace to
these are
Sweet Pea,
prize
man.
fighters that mastered this technique, though. Not mimic.
Yeah,
You understand what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
They
hold on. You know, we over here, we like to break shit down. Now, when you say mimic, can you explain that to me?
I'm gonna break down mastering. Mastering is something that
Okay.
you do. blood, sweat, and
Yeah.
tears, years,
Yeah.
days. Mimicking is something you see somebody else doing, and you trying to do it. You understand?
Okay.
But mimicking,
Yeah.
right? It's a big,
Yeah.
it's
It's
a big,
it's it's a lot. It's a lot of that going on in the game. A lot of these fighters is mimicking the shoulder roll, and
and
that's a dangerous defense to try to mimic, man.
you know what? And they phone stopped ringing too.
Yeah.
Right?
It take. That's one thing about the shoulder roll. It takes years to master that.
I said,
Yeah,
see,
it takes years.
shoulder roll is timing. If you
Yeah.
do it straight right and you turn your shoulder, your left shoulder to block it, it's timing. Because if you don't time,
Yeah.
he's gonna catch you. He's gonna put you out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it takes years of mastering, but it takes a second to mimic it and get knocked out.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, it does.
I
That's
mean,
yeah, and that's all it takes is a second. That's
yo,
all. That's all. That's all it takes is a split second, man.
within a blink of an eye, drama can happen. You understand?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like, yo, if you don't master
Yeah.
it, don't mimic it.
Yeah.
I
Nah.
swear, everybody fight your fight. Don't
Yeah.
fight nobody else's fight because you're the best knower of yourself.
Yeah.
You're not,
Yeah. How do you feel about fighters that they work with the style of catching and shooting? You know, catching shots with their gloves. What is your thoughts on that defensive technique?
that's beautiful. As long as you
Yeah.
come right back.
Yeah.
Like I told the fighter earlier in the column, I said, that looks all good, but you're not coming right back. When you make your
Yeah.
fight, your opponent miss, you supposed to always come right back. So if you go with the glove block, come right back because it makes no
Yeah.
sense. So it means nothing.
Yeah.
So come
You
right
know.
back.
You know who was one of the masters of that at catching and shooting? Andre Ward.
I love Ward. Me and him are Twitter friends. We be hollering.
Yeah.
Soon to-
Your Andre Ward mastered that technique, man.
He knows how to win, man. Look, every
Yeah.
fighter don't know how to win. Everybody
Yeah.
knows how to fight, but everybody don't know how to win.
Yeah. So
No,
some yeah.
everybody knows how to fight, whether it's a
Yeah.
female or a male, but
Yeah.
everybody don't know how to win. And Andre
Yeah.
Ward is one of the prize fighters that know how to win. Big up
Yeah, man. Salute to him. He ain't. Yeah. He didn't lose a fight since the amateurs, man.
to I love Dre, man. That's just what it is, man.
Yeah.
So
I always wanted to see him go into coaching, man.
all right.
He want the analyst route.
Yeah,
How you think he would have did as a coach, man? He still could come out there and
he would
coach a couple of fighters. But how
he
you
would
think he would have been as a coach?
he would have taught whatever that fight is. He would have taught him well.
Yeah,
He would have sent him through the ranks. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
he wanted to be a commentator. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to analyze. I
yeah,
respect that. From afar,
yeah,
he wants to see. He
yeah,
wants to tell you. You know what I'm saying? The wrongs and rights or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
uh,
I was hoping he was gonna go into the
yeah,
coaching field, man.
he would have definitely fit right in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know how the square fits right in the square. You're not trying to put the
yeah,
square into the circle. He would have fit
yeah,
in perfectly. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
what he doing? What he doing? Well, look,
yeah,
shout out to Laquan Lighton Lewis, man. November 25th, man. Look, that's next week, baby. Look,
yeah.
watch
It
it, oh,
is the 25th.
man. Come on, yo,
It
yeah.
is the 25th.
New Hampshire, Boston
Yeah,
Box Posters, man. Y'all tune in because I don't already subscribe to the channel, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm an avid boxing participant daily. It's
yeah.
just
Laquan, he's ready too, man. He's hungry.
that's good.
He's hungry, man. He's
Because
hungry. Cause he knows when he gets a win up there, they line him up with like 2, 3 fights right after that.
that's what I'm
You
saying.
know?
And maybe he can get a fight that really counts. You understand what I'm saying?
Niece is here. Hold on, let me bring her in real quick. There she go. She's running a little late.
Yo, what up?
Yeah,
Sorry, guys, I'm here.
Yeah,
yeah, you run a little late today, man.
yeah.
Yes, I apologize.
It's all right. But
Yeah, you running late.
maybe he can get a fight that matters. He do what he do to this dude, this rematch,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh yeah, no, they was trying to build him up for to get him in there with a young contender. A young contender on the come up.
Send it with a name.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
top, that's like top
yeah,
rank does that a lot, man. You know what I'm
yeah, man. Yeah, listen, they all do that, man.
saying? Yeah.
They all. That's the game, man. They all do that.
It's all good though. It's pros and cons with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right? I agree with
Yeah,
that.
It's all good.
yeah. Listen, I brought Chanel on because she wanted to talk about Logan Paul, man. Break down your Logan Paul. You want
Oh,
you want to talk about Logan Paul.
Yeah, I'm a little upset at him. I'm gonna fill you guys in. So him and
Yeah,
what I guess Mayweather and himself have been going back and forth lately. And what I'm hearing is he's calling out using the N word, of course, disrespect to us black folks. My
yeah.
opinion. And he said, quote unquote, he's gonna snap that nigga in half
Oh,
towards Mayweather. How do you guys feel about that?
so since all that's going on out here with Donald Trump and all that, now he's a nigga now. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
when he fought KS1, he wasn't a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I don't respect that, Logan. And if the bell ring, I hope you get your fucking head knocked off. You
I
understand?
agree.
yeah.
So salute to you.
Yeah. How you feel about you seen his videos out there with the dudes he was sparring and he was knocking out of sparring? Did you see the videos that they've been pushing out there?
I really don't know much about this dude except some YouTube
Yeah,
fighting
that's
dude.
what I was
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
I
that's what
don't
he
I
is. He's a
What can we
YouTuber.
dig up on him? Because I don't really
Yeah,
know much
but
about him.
listen,
He's not
listen,
famous at all.
how do you feel about that, though? It's like especially you, Lord of the Ring, being a former prize fighter. Do you feel like that is he's making a mockery of the sport?
Yeah,
You
he
know what I'm
is.
saying?
He is. With his little skits and all that.
Yeah,
I mean, look, I like the
That's
mo-
a good one.
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
He's definitely making a mockery out the game with his skits and his
yeah. But yeah,
statements.
what's crazy? They're making mad money off of him, and he's making mad money too. But it is a slap in the face, though,
Look,
man.
look, all
Right.
America's based on a dollar, capital. So
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it don't matter how they handle their business. If it's about a dollar, that's how they handle it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
yeah,
Right. Mm-hmm.
yeah,
So look,
Like I
yeah. 'Cause-
look how they handle it. Now, yeah, Logan, I'm talking about white people now. Yeah. Look how Donald
yeah,
Trump paid $3 million to recount and I guess Wisconsin or somewhere.
Yeah,
yeah,
You see
Pennsylvania too.
how they handle their business? You understand what I'm
yeah,
saying? About a
yeah.
dollar. So,
That's it.
they're
That's
based
it.
on a dollar. They don't care who gets hurt. They just based on a dollar, man. So it's sad. But Logan, I hope you get your head knocked off because we didn't deserve that, man. You're
I
in the,
Nah,
look, you're in
I
the
when
sport.
I
You're in the sport that we dominate. The black man. We the black
right.
planet. We dominate. So don't
yeah,
don't don't jump out the window like that, man.
Right, in which most of these fighters and people in general don't even understand that, us as black folks, we don't rank in the majority.
Uh,
So you can't us as black folks, you can never be a racist.
I
You
mean,
know what I'm saying? We could
uh,
be prejudiced. We could be prejudiced, but you can't be a racist. He's a fucking
nah, yeah.
racist. Take
Yeah.
it how you
It's
want.
crazy. I'm
yeah,
glad you brought that up. Yeah, we
look,
racist against our own kind, though.
yeah.
Right. Oh,
That
sorry, say that again.
that that
I
that
said,
right there. That comes from trick knowledge, indoctrination, and all that. That's the deepest story.
uh,
Man. So I'm not going to get into all that, but I want to say this: When did was there any a question about this Logan, whatever his name is, fighting Mayweather? I never even heard nothing about this. You
Yeah,
know,
all I
yeah,
know is
he was on TMZ. He was on TMZ a while ago,
he's
yep.
and
making
he said, Yeah. He said he'll knock Floyd
And just
Mayweather out.
yesterday's quote as of yesterday on the 17th, he quote unquote calling Mayweather a nigga, quote unquote, saying that he's gonna snap him in two. He's gonna snap that nigga's ass in half like that.
Mayweather, you know what? But that nigga, if it was to happen, would be putting money in your bank account. You know?
I mean,
A lot.
a lot of
A
people,
lot.
could talk their noise about Mayweather, but not for nothing. He is actually one of my favorite. He fights with such technique and skill, even though he's a joker, and you know he got his ways. He's a very skillful fighter. You know,
he's a great prize fighter. He's a great businessman. You know what I'm saying? Some business moves he make, I don't really honor.
I agree with that.
He do it, but what I'm trying to say is, Mayweather did not deserve all that from you, Logan Paul, or whatever your name is. You know what I'm saying?
Logan Paul.
Oh,
but I'm gonna say this too. At the end of the day, you never know if they all be in cahoots together.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That could be paid for to get his friend Logan money. I could see Mayweather pulling that across.
He did. Yeah, he did it with Conor McGregor. Yeah, and they pulled off the biggest bank heist ever. You know what I'm saying?
Marketing is visual and audio. So you know,
because at the end of the day, race baiting sells.
That's what I'm trying to
say. Race baiting sells, and just like you touched on earlier, boxing is big business. Anything to generate a dollar.
Anything that they don't.
Now you know one fight I would love to see, Unc. I would love to see AB, Mayweather, or Jones. Them three, like I could see something intertwined with that. But for some reason, I don't put Mike Tyson in the category with those three. I mean, they're all skillful fighters. Don't take it. I'm not taking that from them. But I could see Mayweather fighting one of those two, Jones or Bronner.
Maybe.
AB, AB would be good.
Yeah.
That would be good. I'm not gonna hold
you. They go back and forth. They be having a love-hate relationship. Yeah, I would pay for that.
My money would be on Mayweather. My money would go to Mayweather.
Yeah. AB will run all day. Yeah, Mayweather clearly beat him. But
I don't know about that one, Unc.
Oh, I'm just Mayweather would clearly.
Mayweather's a drill fighter. Let's be real. We could debate about this. Debating's good. Mayweather is a drill fighter. He's like a rapper that drills. Like Vaughn, for instance, he's a drill rapper. Okay, that is a drill fighter. Mayweather versus AB. Mayweather's gonna get him. My opinion.
AB is a boring fighter.
Right.
He's not busy.
He doesn't let his hands go.
Moves. Rounds go. Remember, there's 3-minute rounds. Rounds go by. If you only threw 12 punches this round and Mayweather slipped 15 of your punches and hit you with 19, who you think won the round? You understand what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. He's not busy enough. So, and that's period. I don't care who he fights. He just, at one time, before he started getting that fame and fortune and that glamour and all that, AB was a global fighter. You understand?
He was an animal. When he was in the lower weight divisions, he was an animal.
But he started.
I'm in disagreement to that because I actually looked into him myself, in which that's how I discovered he suffers from PTSD very hardcore. He actually tried to kill himself in a shower before. I could go on about that. So I'm not speaking on what I think. I'm speaking off of what I know. He's not as skillful of a fighter as Mayweather, in my opinion.
No, he's nowhere near.
No, not that. But you can't take nothing away from him. He was a full-time champion. He was an animal at 135, 130. He was a problem.
But the minute he started getting involved with the lifestyle, turned into a
I could agree with that. Which that happens a lot. Now, what do you feel about Mayweather and Jones?
If you don't,
or AB and Jones?
If AB and Roy Jones, the weight,
defeat.
The weight's not even there.
Too little. Yeah, AB's too little.
Even work right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, AB's too little for him. Too small.
I'm trying to figure out who AB is training for right now. No name.
Yeah, I was looking into that earlier and I couldn't find it.
Yeah. He's training for somebody, man.
I want to
know. Yeah. Truthfully, you know who he's training for? He's training for that 800 racks he got to give out, man.
Well,
he's all on social media being funny and joking,
Niggas
But
a
you
joke.
still gotta pay that.
I'll be right back in the building. Let them keep playing.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, yeah. You gotta pay that, brother. Yeah, you can
Yeah, I can
joke
agree
all
with
you
that.
want. You can joke all you want on your sites and all that. But yeah, you still gotta pay that.
So, so,
Right.
so what I'll tell you, AB, is here and here, dig down deep inside, get with your manager, get with your promoter, and try to get an opponent where you can make $2 or $3 million, man. You can do what you got to do, man. Because
Yeah.
back in the building, boy, you keep playing with that lady.
Oh,
I'm telling
nah,
you,
he ain't playing. He's with his rich friends.
right?
His rich friends.
Heard about the 800,000, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Shit, you keep thinking this again. You gonna be fighting for free, brother.
Uh,
You gonna you
Mm.
gonna you
right,
gonna
bro.
be fighting for. Yeah, you don't want to speak on that. So yeah, one of your rich friends might pay off that tab for you, and
He,
then you gonna be fighting for free.
he ain't gonna be fighting.
Right.
You understand what I'm
Cause
saying?
yeah, they're gonna do you like Don. You know how Don King used to do it. Yeah, I put that 800 up, but then you owe me 1.6.
Facts.
Then
Mm.
you owe me 1.6. I got the 800 for you, but then you owe me 1.6. You keep playing.
Shit, we might as
Yeah.
well make the bets bigger and let's all throw in on it so we could get that 2 points, make that 2.6 bet.
And look, it's never personal. It's always
No,
business.
it's
Right?
always
Business.
business. It's always business. One of your rich friends might pay that loan off for you,
So
but then you're gonna owe them more than eight.
that's a
You're
fact.
gonna owe them more than
Right.
eight.
Right. And which I think that's where a lot of boxers get lost at because they get so caught up in the betting and the money and they go in that ring with that, oh, I'm going to fight this fight so I can win that extra money and they lose. So
Yeah.
I think that's something that comes about also a lot. And I think a lot of fights are fixed.
And
Oh,
That's just my
yeah,
opinion. I
yeah.
feel
don't think
Yo,
that's
shout out to Raccoon on the check-in, man.
okay.
Raccoon said AB is the highest paid fighter when it comes to losing. Yeah,
Oh, he killed that. Shout
yeah,
out to you,
So,
Ricardo
yeah,
Gaspard. Good shit.
yeah.
so
Man,
I love it.
and that's
yeah.
it. So
Yeah, let me put that back up there, man. Yeah, that was a good
I
one, yeah.
love it.
That
uh,
was a good one, man. He
I
said
love it.
AB. He said AB is the highest paid fighter when it comes to losing. Yeah, you can't knock his
Yeah,
hustle
we
though,
need to
man.
speak on that. We need to speak on that. But is your hustle more important than your repertoire or your repetition? Like
Yeah,
reputation's everything. I would
that,
rather my reputation be
that's
higher
what
than my bread.
that's what I want for a fighter. I want his prestige. He don't have to
yeah,
he don't have to be undefeated, but he don't have to have 5 and 10 losses either. You understand?
yeah,
Mm.
nah,
I,
nah,
I'm caught up on a fighter's prestige because I'm a winner. So if I'm involved with this fighter, I don't want him to do nothing but win. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
I can't. Losing that sort of rubs me the wrong way, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. No, yeah, nobody wants to be part of a losing team.
You understand what I'm saying? I just can't. It don't sit with me well. So if you train hard,
Yeah,
go to your notes and do your homework, and you take that math test, and you constantly solve that math problem, I mean, like that's just how it is for me, man. And I'm gonna do
yeah,
my power to make sure you solve that math problem. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna be
yeah.
cheating. We're gonna be studying. We're gonna be doing our homework. We're not gonna be cheating. I'm not a cheater.
Nah.
I don't have to cheat
We
you.
don't do that cheating shit. Like
I don't have to cheat you to beat you.
what
So,
sucks is when a fighter cheats and they still lose. That's like the worst thing
Yeah,
ever.
right.
yeah. Well, no, yeah, that's just God don't like ugly.
And he
You cheated,
on it.
yeah, and that's the universe, and that's karma coming back on your ass.
You know,
I
so
agree with
You know,
that.
I mean, like you do dirt, you get dirt. You know.
Right.
yeah, facts, man,
So
facts.
they these prize fighters, these upcoming stars. I mean, like, and look, you got some promoters that'll withhold your purse. You know.
Yeah, we just seen that take place with Luis Ortiz opponent.
Yes, withheld.
They have, yeah, they held this shit ransom.
Thinking like dudes
Oh,
alive. You know what I'm saying?
oh man.
What's going on out
That's
here?
that should have make you want to kill a motherfucker,
What?
man. You know what I'm saying? You don't get that fight night check.
Get that,
Oh man.
yo. And look, you get hit upside the head for it, and you're not getting.
Man, listen. That'll have your team ready to kill you. Cause you know when the fighter don't get paid, the trainer don't get paid, the
Come on,
chief second don't get paid, your small partners don't get paid.
unless you got something funny going on under the rug with
Yeah,
the foot or something. But other than that, the fighter don't get
yeah.
his purse, nobody else sees the purse.
Nobody is. That's a fact.
And that's
That's
uh,
a
so
that's a
make
big
sure
fact.
you trainers, because y'all trainers, I'm a teacher. Make sure you trainers, I mean, like train properly and keep it 1,000 with the fighter,
Drink
man.
that gallon of water a day. It
That's your
matters.
that's your bread and butter right there, that fighter. So
Yeah,
when you eat, don't be cutting
yeah.
corners with the promoter, all that.
But yeah,
Don't be
nah.
doing
But
that,
that,
man.
see what you just said. When the fighter eats, the trainer eats. That's why you got so many yes men trainer in the game now.
All we care about the
Yeah, you got
purse.
so many. You got so
And
many yes men training, man.
I'm
How do you
concerned.
guys feel
Look,
about? Go ahead. Sorry about that.
85% of trainers they're
Yeah,
not concerned with the prize fighter, man. You know what I'm saying?
no,
15%
nah,
of teachers like me,
yeah,
they could, you know what I'm saying, perfecting his jab or making sure his footwork is up to par. Because I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of these fighters, footwork don't be up to par. Your feet is
mm.
your vehicle. It gets
That's
you
your
Everything.
that's your foundation. That's where it starts at.
hurt, you can bounce away and clean your head up and
Yeah,
just
yeah,
begin to attack. That's if
yeah,
your work is good. Your feet
Right.
up, you going down. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I mean, like back to you trainers, man. Be concerned with these fighters, man. Stop just worried about.
Man,
I mean,
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah,
everyone,
they're concerned with the check and the gram.
all right,
They
everybody
doing it for the gram.
has bills. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They told me,
yeah,
don't make that your whole forte. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
Have some type of consideration and love for this prize fighter who's going out there risking his life.
I agree.
But every blow he takes, he's serving you. He's helping you. And you're not 1,000% concerned about him? I don't respect that. I don't respect
yeah,
that.
yeah. Yo, Raccoon said Bob Arum is cheating Lomachenko's career to the top. Yeah,
But
you gotta you gotta elaborate on that more.
I don't
But
yeah.
I think I understand what you're saying.
really
But
I don't
I don't think he's cheating his way to the top. The
either.
man is old. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Lomachenko's up there in age, so you can't the margin of error. You gotta fast pace his his career because he doesn't have longevity at the age that
Right.
he's at, and he
and
doesn't have longevity with all the amateur fights that he had. Also, it's a
I
lot of wear and tear on him. So I
but
don't think he's cheating his career. You
how
know,
could
it's
how could Bob Arum be cheating him to the top when Lomachenko only had so many professional fights, but how many divisions did he conquer? So
Mm,
yeah,
where's cheating at? I don't
yeah. He
see
was
the
running through division. Yeah,
right.
he he only had like 15 professional fights. How many belts
bro.
have he won though? Whereas
Yeah,
you have a fighter that has 78 fights and hasn't even won an NABF belt. So I don't
Mm.
yeah,
see no cheating. I don't
Yeah, that's
understand.
yeah,
noise right there. That's like pure noise.
I
There's
don't
no,
that right there. I don't see that. You know.
and that's what a
oh
lot
man,
of fighters are
yeah, yeah,
missing out on as well. They're not
yeah, yeah,
understanding that you got these young bulls. Like, I mean, these young boys are growing up like, I mean, like trucks. Like,
yeah.
imagine one of them just, getting in a ring with a guy that's older, that's
Well,
healthy, and
it, ha-
more.
it happens. A lot of times experience beats them,
Uh,
but you got sometimes that the young team, the prime, it conquers. You understand what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Um,
this is right up your alleyway. Lord of the Rings. He said footwork is a lost art.
you better
Raccoon just
check that one.
posted that.
I
It
don't
said
Mm.
footwork.
I don't know how to take that right there. I don't
Yeah,
know
I
if
don't take that lightly.
I don't know if you saying that footwork means nothing or you mean
No,
that
no, he's
oh
saying footwork. They don't. They're not teaching that no more. It's a
oh
lost art.
that's
Yeah,
right. That's what I'm
Which
talking
is a
about.
problem.
That's what I'm telling you about these trainers not teaching these.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no. Well, there ain't no trainers left.
No,
Ain't no teachers.
they're
Ain't no
officers
teachers.
first.
Oh,
See,
God.
when I come amongst you, I meet you. First time I meet you, you tell me you're a prize fighter. First thing I want to see is let me see how you move on your feet.
How you move, yeah.
You know
How
what I'm
you
saying?
move.
I want to
That's
see
the
how.
first thing. Yo, that's the first. Shout out to the. I ain't gonna go on. I just want to catch niggas slipping. That's the first thing you supposed to learn in boxing. Before you even throw punches, they got you circling around that ring. You know, you getting
Jump,
your feet right. See,
jump rope.
I'm the hey, what do I know? You know, but yeah, that's the first thing you're supposed to learn before you even throwing your punches. You
Well,
getting your steps
I'm gonna
right.
take over. I'm gonna take over on this part, okay? Um, wait, let me read what he said. It ain't
He
no
said he
one.
said he said that ain't no one's fault that he turned pro at 32. Talking about Lomachenko.
Oh, there's no complaints about that.
We're not complaining.
No.
I'm honoring what he did over
Yeah.
amateur fights. These
Yeah,
belts,
400 and lost 3 times, right? How many losses do you have? 3 or 2?
3. Listen,
3. Yeah, that's crazy, yo.
and the few professional fights he had, but look at the belts he has accomplished.
Right.
Oh.
Look,
Exactly.
That's a crazy. Listen, that's a crazy. What's the name? He has over 400 something total fights, professional and amateur, with only 4 losses. That's
look at that.
remarkable.
That
That's a
shows
That's
winner.
that
that's
shows
That's
you
a
amazing.
real winner.
age and number to number. Look at what
Oh,
did to Michael Mora. Look at Jersey Joe
We have
Walker,
promoters set up a PR.
38 years old when he won the belt. Look, age ain't nothing but a number, man.
no, it ain't.
As you
It
condition,
ain't.
know how to think, you're gonna continue to win.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I can agree with that.
so I mean, like, come on now.
Yeah. Raccoon said that Bob Arum set him up, man.
Set who
When your
up?
promoter set up a PR. Talking about Lomachenko, right?
Why?
Talking
Because
about Loma.
he didn't set. That wasn't a setup.
Nah, it wasn't at all. He just,
Well,
yeah,
man,
he lost to a younger.
Raccoon, not to cut you all off. Raccoon, that fight was Lomachenko's fault. He waited too
Yeah,
long
he
to turn.
waited too long to start.
So that's just what happened. Ain't no set
Yeah,
no up. Where was the setup at?
yeah,
It
it
was
wasn't no setup.
fight the younger fighter, Lopez, he conquered him. Where?
Yeah,
Set him out.
Right?
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Shout out to Floyd Castro Diaz. He said he got his CMOS. Salute young fighter signing J Prince Boxing
Salute.
top rank.
help
Yeah,
for
we
him.
appreciate that. Yeah.
So I mean,
Wow, y'all stay looking out for him. Floyd Cashflow, Diaz. That's the young man that was in the 24/7 with Floyd Mayweather
y'all
back
see
in
him.
the day.
Right,
Y'all
right, right.
Yeah, he
follow
got
him.
yeah he got
He's
that
I
Jack
feel
and
he got
Seymour.
enough recognition.
yo
Yeah,
keep training hard, man, and winning them
yeah.
fights.
A
Yo,
Yeah,
young
he
hitter,
should have received more
yo, seven,
recognition than he got.
17 years old, signed the top rank, man.
yo,
17 years old.
Yeah, he
see,
should have
Yeah,
got way more
see,
recognition than he
see,
got.
see. Back to you, Raccoon, with your age and all this. 17
yeah.
pros, prospects.
17, signed
That's
the
how
top
veterans
rank.
lose their money. They go for the
What's
age and
wrong with that?
Yeah,
What's wrong with that? Nothing.
17. So,
Um,
yo, 17 signed to one of the biggest promotion companies in the game.
historical companies. You
Yeah,
understand? So
prominent. Yeah,
no,
prominent historical company.
there is no setup. What it is
Yeah,
a match is put together, and just so happened the younger prime fighter, he won the fight. There's
he
nothing.
wanted to fight. Yeah,
No,
that's all
Lomachenko
that
didn't
was.
jump. There's no, and shout to Lomachenko, man. I got mad love for my guy. Yo, look,
Yeah.
that's so Raccoon. Please get that out your head with the setup and all that.
hey, and
Yeah, yeah,
I also want to give a shout out to Lightning Lewis for his
Yeah,
fight coming up on November 25th. He's a
yeah,
Long
yeah,
Islander. Let's send
yeah,
our blessings to him.
yeah.
It's
yeah.
all here, you know.
He
I
gonna,
want to really know I want
he
to
gonna,
know how
he
that
gonna,
fight
Yeah,
turns out.
he
yeah,
gonna,
yeah. Quan the Dawn, man. Quan the Dawn.
that's
Jump
right.
in.
He gonna be together. He gonna have it
He
together.
gonna get it. He's very
Yeah,
determined. His determination and his productivity as well. So my money's on him.
But I wanna
yeah.
never look. I wanna step outside the boxing world right now. I just want to ask a general question to like the people who have prestige, whether they're millionaire or whatever the case is. What about that time when you was trying to get that interview, or you was trying to get that like, or you was trying to get that role, or whatever the case is, when you was at the bottom? What about do you think about those times right now?
They
Because
forget about where they came
Yeah,
from. That's the problem.
yeah,
When you
nah, they
forget
do.
where home is at, you know, what you used to say, one hand wash the other, they what? Both wash the face. They
that's
forget that there's a double side to each side, each street. They forget reality. They come and jump into that
no,
bag and
no,
eating all
no,
the
Nah,
fattening foods and
yeah,
forget
yeah.
about
See, that it be that too. But then sometimes, a lot of them sell their soul to get up there. And when they see you shining, your light is too bright for them. It's just,
mm,
it's like the Gremlins. Yeah, remember when the Gremlins, when they turn into Gremlins, they say bright light, bright light, bright light. They can't take that bright light, man. They
no.
can't take that bright light.
But I understand that, but like me, I don't care who it is. If it's someone with substance, I like it, share it, whatever. It don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Listen, you just said it. Yeah, that's you. You're still pure.
Right,
You're
right.
still pure, man.
I,
but you know, it's also
You're an honorable, righteous teacher. You're
right, right.
still pure, man. A lot of them, they're not pure, man. That
Yeah,
water that they drunk from, it was tainted.
yeah.
Once you drink something tainted,
Right.
that's in your system.
They're diluted and tampered with. You're right. They're
Yeah,
mixed.
they're
yeah,
all watered down these
yeah,
days. You're one of
yeah,
the pure
yeah.
ones.
Listen, this ain't no joke. It's no slap at you, Deontay Wilder, but their water got tainted.
Hey,
He's gonna sue us.
well, yeah,
Ah,
Yeah.
really?
look, look. Now look, I'm trying to figure something out. It's the
Yeah,
it's the article servicing about Wilder keeps saying that Fury's fingernails did something to him, was cut him or something. When
yeah.
in a boxing game, in a fight, or whatever the case is, when does your fingernails get, revealed?
Ah, man, it's crazy, man.
You have on boxing,
Crazy.
when
Yeah, you
I
got
think
on.
he's
Yeah,
looking for
listen. Yeah, you
something.
got on. Yeah, you got on gloves. You got on wraps. Ah, man,
when
that's just a crazy situation,
that,
man.
that is sad right there, man. Come
Yeah,
on.
Yeah,
that right
man.
there is just.
I think I think
Yeah,
else might have spiked your water, Deontay, because you talking crazy, man. It wasn't
yeah. Some.
somebody else might have did that because
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you,
get it. Like,
you've
all
been
right,
talking
I just gotta jump in on this because I would say he is. Oh, I don't want I don't give up on a person because they lost one. Like that's his
you
first
can't.
one.
You
But
can't.
let's go back into reality on how many people Wilder has gotten in the ring with, and he's knocking them out. I
Yeah,
mean, that's
all of
what
them.
makes me think this fight
30,
was paid for.
hold on,
It,
38,
you know,
38, 39 of them. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
That's because
shout out.
he knocked out non-boxers. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
That
yeah. He
that's
was.
all that
He yeah.
was.
He was in there with a boxer, man. Somebody that was moving. Somebody like we just was talking about earlier that was prepared for his math exam.
Exactly.
He
So
was prepared.
I
that
respect that, but I still feel like that fight within itself was just it was just too weird for me. It's like, is he getting paid to lose? That's how he was moving. If he's not on a
Oh,
drug or
but
substance,
listen,
he was moving like
the first fight, man. Oh man, shout out to World Combat Sport, man.
uh,
Always love my guy. Salute, Scotty. Salute.
you know. But look, let me explain something to you. I don't care. For instance, if I'm in Wilder's camp, I'm gonna supersede Mark Breland. When I see him not doing the proper thing, as far as only depending on that right, his boxing
Yeah,
up, I'm gonna step up behind. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm
yeah,
concerned. You understand what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Got
So
to.
nobody in the camp was telling him, look, you have to learn how to box because you're gonna run into
Yeah,
that Alex Lewis, or you're gonna run into that Larry Holmes, or you're gonna run into that Riddick Bowe that know how to box,
yeah,
that use their jab. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody.
yeah.
well, then that's when that quote unquote thing comes in, Unc. You can't save the world.
Yes.
That's where it kicks
But
in
yeah,
at.
but yeah. You only as strong as your team, man.
Yeah, but there's some people that's not team players. This is a black man we're talking about. 9 times out of 10, 75% of his camp was white.
Yeah, but
We're talking about Wilder here.
by the same token, like I said, more concerned about the purse and not the well-being of the fighter. You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
So,
And it's like you said the other day when he been carrying everybody with that right hand,
oh
they was
my,
relying on that, man.
exactly. And
They
look,
was relying on that.
it failed him. That's the only thing he knew. See,
Yeah,
a full-fledged boxer, prize fighter, knows how to adjust. You understand what I'm saying? And never mind his corner. I'm talking about him per se.
yeah,
Knowing himself, he knows how to adjust. So
yeah.
certain fighters don't know how to adjust. Certain
They
fighters
don't.
don't know how to box going backwards. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah, shout out to what's the name? Jamel Charlo. He made the
Oh,
adjustments
Jamel
that second
Charlo.
fight.
Shout out.
Right,
That first fight though at the Barclays Center,
right.
he did not know how to adjust. He panicked and
Yeah.
lost. The second fight,
I always say about them. Big up to them twin Charles. They both they
yeah,
both they both good boxers, man. You know what I'm saying? I just
yeah.
y'all run your mouth a little too much, and you really haven't did all that. You understand what I'm saying? That's all
They
I'm saying.
young, man. Yeah, they young Hollywood divas, man. It comes with
Yeah,
the territory, you
I
know.
and but big up to them, man. Wow,
Yeah, he made the adjustment that second fight with Tony Harrison.
he definitely did. He de-
That
Mm.
first that first fight, man, he lost it off a jab. He didn't make the adjustments,
you
you
know,
know.
I'm like very big on.
this
I'm
guy,
very big. Oh, go ahead.
that Harrison dude, he pissed me off, Tony. You know what I'm saying?
He got lax in that second fight, man.
I don't
He
know
got
when.
comfortable.
His balance was bad
I,
though.
I think that was Tommy Harrison. That wasn't Tony Harrison in the second fight.
Yeah,
That was
yeah. But nah, but that's his
He
what's his
fought
name?
his own
Yeah,
ego.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. He always runs out of gas. He always has stamina issues.
he got to do that roll work and get on that treadmill, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, got,
That
got to
condition.
get that endurance, man.
You know, you can't go out there 3 rounds and win it. You know what I'm saying? See,
Yeah,
that's why special fighters, when you're going out there and you're boxing, every punch you throw must count because every
yeah,
time
it
you
all matters.
it takes some out of
it
you.
takes
You know?
it takes energy out of you. That's a fact.
So be poised, make your punches
Yeah,
count, break them down. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
You know,
that's a
don't go out
fact,
there,
man.
you get out there winging punches and you get tired,
Yeah,
got knocked out.
yeah, yeah. Since we're talking about the Harrison fight, how do you think his trainer worked that corner that first fight?
Remarkable.
I was about to
Yeah,
say that was one of them. That was like evolutionary
He made
the way that went.
he made Charlo look like a new prospect coming up.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that's
Shout out to Tony Harrison's father, man. Rest in peace. They
Rest
right.
in
did, yeah.
peace.
They had a masterful game plan that
Okay.
fight. Now, on the other hand, how do you feel, Derrick James? Did he make the adjustment that fight?
Uh, I don't. I really don't. I really don't see what much Derrick James does as a trainer, man. So I can't say he made any type of adjustment. I would say he's a celebrity trainer. When I'm throwing up
Okay.
celebrity training, he's a celebrity
Yeah.
trainer.
Yeah.
So
All right. All right. Can you elaborate on that more?
Yeah, I can relate.
The,
he
the,
he
the, the difference between a trainer and a celebrity trainer for
the,
the
Oh,
for the
there's a
people
big difference.
that's watching that don't understand.
the difference between a celebrity trainer and a trainer, the celebrity trainer is only concerned about his well-being. You know, so his person, what he's going to tuck away. But that
Mhm.
trainer is concerned about that fighter's record. He's concerned about his well-being, his health, the way he's
Yeah.
moved accordingly. There's a big difference.
Yeah.
So I'm not a big
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Derrick James,
So
man.
so so what makes you say Derrick James is a celebrity trainer? Because you're gonna have the people that watch this and say that he's the trainer of the year though. He's the best trainer
I
in
don't
boxing.
think so.
Why? Because he trains Errol Spence Jr.
Yeah, I don't
He has,
agree with
What
that.
makes him?
he
What
has
makes
two unified champions.
what makes him the trainer of the year? It's a lot of unified champions with trainers.
Yeah,
What makes
he
him the
has.
trainer of the year?
That gets no recognition
Yeah.
on top of
Look,
it.
look, look, look,
Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm
yeah,
just speaking, man. People's gonna say that he
look.
has two
People can read people.
unified champions.
Look, people can read people's magazine. What I'm telling you is
Yeah,
that is a celebrity trainer. You see, he has a big, extravagant gym and things of this.
yeah,
A
yes,
celebrity trainer who's based
yeah.
on purse.
Well,
He's
can I voice
he's
my? Let
more
me voice my
listen.
opinion real quick
He's
about
more
that.
listen, hold on. Listen, he's more concerned about his well-being and his surroundings. That's
Exactly.
what
That's right.
and I don't know the man personally.
Mm,
I'm a very good
mm,
yes.
yeah,
So now,
Right, and
okay.
I agree with that. And you also got to remember the fact. You're right, Unc, because it also goes into the difference between a celebrity trainer. They're looking for that money. They're more into they get caught up in financial situations. They want that bread.
Mm,
They want that money. They want the nice environment. They want yada yada yada. They want more than a boxer himself, the one that's risking himself.
mm,
Now that beginner trainer is, or that new trainer, or that non-celebrity trainer is trying to get where that new celebrity trainer is.
yeah.
So it's all a pattern. It's like a domino
yeah.
effect.
Uh,
So
uh,
basically, a celebrity trainer is always looking. They're not into the bootleg shit. They want the
They
uh,
want the
they
bougie shit.
I'm going to show
yeah.
you celebrity.
Okay.
A celebrity trainer will get mad because of that business move and lock the gym door on you because you don't own the gym. But the trainer
Right.
concerned about his fighter's well-being will never lock the doors on that fighter. So that's the difference
Wow.
between a celebrity trainer and a regular trainer. So
Right.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
next
Well,
I agree with
yeah.
that.
If you put it like that, there's a lot of celebrity trainers in this game.
a
Then.
whole heap of them,
With the bacon.
Yeah.
whole heap of them, and
Yeah.
less regular trainers that's concerned about their fighter, moving them accordingly, and things of this nature. So this is what the game is based on: celebrity training.
Yeah.
But that fighter don't do right for that celebrity trainer, he's gonna lock the gym doors on you because you don't even own the gym. You understand?
Mm,
Mm,
So I mean, like, get it together, man. Yeah. Right.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That,
I
that was a
agree with
deep
that.
gem right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a deep gem, man. I
Listen,
did. I never looked at it like that, man. I
looked at it.
never looked at it like.
Plus, I always looked at it like that.
My
And
opinion is
Yeah.
sometimes, like, I feel that celebrity trainers are not always the best trainers in the boxing world. My opinion. Me personally, I would rather go with the non-celebrity trainer that is in his 50s or so. That actually, like, I
Yeah.
would take my Uncle Buster's in the
Yeah.
50s. I would take
Yeah.
you as my trainer over Mayweather's trainer. That's just my
Yeah. Now
personal
listen.
opinion.
Yo, would you consider Buddy McGirt a celebrity trainer?
negative.
No,
Negative. I don't
Gary? What about Gary Russell Sr.?
negative. These are
no.
Okay.
these are,
What recognition do he have?
these are regular trainers and former world champions that's concerned about their fighters' well-being. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay.
That's the big difference.
Okay.
These
Okay.
celebrity trainers are not concerned about their fighters' well-being. They're only concerned
Mm,
about them terms in the contract and they're getting their 10 or 20%, whatever they rob in a fight of. You understand what I'm
I
saying?
agree with
mm,
that.
The big difference. You understand?
mm.
See, I'm a regular.
Wow.
I work a
Wow.
corner and don't receive a coin. But if we receive that victory, that's my money right there.
Mm,
That's how I like to do it. I'm
See,
not.
me
wow.
personally, yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with
Yeah.
that. Like,
Yeah. 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 This is very informative, man. This
I
was
hope
very informative.
know the difference, quote unquote, between celebrity trainers and regular trainers, and you'll get ahead of the game.
Mm,
Believe what I tell you.
it is a big
wow.
difference. I agree with that. I'd rather go to that gym with is them beginner, that old man teaching these young boys growing up in the hood how to,
So
because it
so
also
so
goes to,
so listen. Would you say what about Ronnie Shields?
Yeah,
no.
he's a yes. Ronnie Shields is a very good trainer. He
He's a
is.
Okay.
good trainer, but is he
He's
considered a celebrity
Yeah.
trainer?
yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yes, good trainer. Yes, he's not a
Okay.
celebrity trainer. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. But
Yeah, I don't think
Ronnie
he's a
Shields
great
was
trainer, but not a
formerly,
celebrity
yeah,
trainer.
he had both of the Charlos,
That's what.
at
Yeah,
one point.
I know.
He had both of them.
Well, he
He's a,
should actually. Well, this shout out goes out to him, but I think he should teach them to use more of their hands and feet and less of their mouths.
Now look at this. Now I'm going to drop a bomb on y'all. I guarantee you, Derrick James is more concerned about Errol Spence Jr. than the Charlo that he trains.
I could agree with that.
yo, what makes you say that?
Because he's a celebrity trainer.
He's a celebrity
Errol
trainer.
Spence Jr. is a bigger commodity than Charlo. That's why I say that.
Oh,
Guarantee you,
yeah,
Derrick James is more
interesting.
concerned about
Oh, noise.
than Charlo, his other fighter. I guarantee
Wow,
you, because he's a celebrity trainer, and it's a big
wow,
difference. So, yeah,
wow,
run tell that.
wow. But hey, what do
Noise for them.
Hey, what
Good
about
noise.
I know?
Noise.
Wow.
I'm not
Yes.
cut no corners,
Yeah.
man. It don't matter,
Yeah.
right or left with me.
Wow.
I'm in the middle.
Wow. Wow. That was real raw and uncut right there.
Look, I
Very
can't do.
raw.
Look, only thing I could do is give you the power, which is the truth, which cannot be.
Yeah.
So that's just
Wow. Yes. Yes. That was good, man.
also,
Sometimes they say the truth will set you free.
always. And one more thing, this is a boxing panel. If
Yes.
you're not a boxing fan or a boxing advocate or things of this nature, don't get on this panel. It don't involve you. So don't worry about our quality or things of that nature. It don't
Yeah.
do,
Yeah. At,
you know?
at, at the end of the at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this, man. Shout out to Jackal Moss. If I,
Huh?
yeah, listen, yeah, if I want to buy some professional quality equipment, I could do that. But at the end of the day, a diamond comes from a diamond from the dirt.
Well,
So, so I could have a fancy blue screen in the background, and all that. That's not gonna have Buddy McGirt calling my phone. That's not
no
gonna have me calling Bo Mack. That's not gonna have Jihad Tucker coming on this panel.
top ranked fighters. I mean, like, so
You
who
know?
cares?
So
You know what I mean? Whoop de do. You know? And
yeah,
other thing, you coward, you call this a Wendy Williams show. Thank you. Wendy Williams is
yeah,
I knew her before she was.
You know how to make that money.
You understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
Appreciate the criticism. Shout to my
Yep.
brother
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Shout out.
You know?
Blessing.
You was watching. That's all that matters.
That's
You was
all.
That's it.
watching.
We
And
appreciate
it's
was
it.
facts because
watching.
I probably know more about boxing than he does.
You know what
That's a fact. That's a
still,
fact. That's why I brought you on.
he still
That's why I brought you on.
still hasn't come on the panel yet, running his mouth though. You
He a
know?
Nah,
whole thing.
because he's not gonna do that because like we say names over here. You go back and you tell your idol,
Right.
the ones that's telling you to say that.
Because
You
you
tell
said
them to come.
you talked to a professional trainer or something. You
Yeah.
may still
Well, tell him to tap in with you.
that
Yeah.
professional still hasn't gave me the answer to my question. What
Yeah.
can you do the fighter? I'm still waiting for
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Tell him to tap in with you, brother.
Yeah, baby. Peaceful.
Tell him to tap in with you, brother.
I mean, like,
You speak to the
You
speak
know
to
what
the best
else?
trainer.
You know what
what
else?
about
Yeah, you know about.
And this is outside of boxing or sports antics in general. Support the black business. Like if this is a way for us to eat or you to eat or yourself to eat, support. Like supports everything. And
about the hating? Like, come on now. Like,
yeah, they don't
I do
support
this.
the black man.
Look,
And
look,
I just
to the world, everybody listening, everybody watching. What I teach on this panel, Monday through Friday at 5, I teach, get paid for. You
Drop
understand?
gem.
and let's all be knowledgeable to these viewers. We know what we're talking about. We know facts. We're not just going off of assumption.
I don't talk rhetoric. I deal with references. I show
Right.
you everything out of my mouth. For
Right.
free. So don't you dare get on this panel trying to disrespect our world. Don't do
That's
that.
right.
Don't do that.
So I said, that's what I said. Like,
Shout out
but
to that.
I'm learning.
Shout out.
Listen. I'm learning to deal with that now, man. I'm growing.
It
I'm
goes
growing.
oh,
But I'm gonna tell you, it comes with the territory.
Right.
Like you said, OG. Like, hey, what do I know? What I
Right.
know is the big dogs are watching us.
Peace, and peace to the big dogs.
And we're
Yes,
peace to
peace
all
to
of them.
them.
Like, and we're not afraid to talk our noise about what we feel about these
Oh,
people. We're
Yeah,
not afraid,
yeah,
and we don't, like we just
yeah,
we're good.
yeah, yeah. They are watching the bootleggers,
the
and
bootleggers.
they are tapping
Uh,
in with the bootleggers.
Chime in. We're
So,
here.
so to you, my hater brother, please get that best trainer
Right.
on your channel. Get
Both,
him to come out
both of
and
y'all
tap in with you.
channel. Both of y'all.
You
Get them.
know,
You
yo,
know,
get him to tap in with you.
and we'll
And
we'll
I definitely
Yeah, oh,
will.
yeah, listen, yo, unlike you, my hater brother, I will embrace you. I will be happy for you.
We
like
Don't,
got
yo, listen,
blessings for
yeah,
you.
don't be mad at me in Lord of the Rings, because like we told you, it's hey, what do we know? But we
no,
must know something for Buddy McGirt and the real solid ones to tap in with us. But
that's
hey, what do I know?
hey, you
And we got
know,
someone else on November 25th that will be bringing home the
uh,
title within blessings.
Yeah,
So
shout
he
out to
has to let
Laquan
us know,
Lewis.
hey,
you know,
what do we know?
Yes,
you know the
yeah.
vibe.
You
You
know the
know,
vibes, man. Yeah, we gonna wrap this up, man.
You know,
But like I said, at the end of the day, don't hate your brother, embrace your brother.
or,
Yeah, listen, like I always told them, maybe I could get the brothers to come on your show for you. I do
uh,
know Jihad Tucker. I
right.
do know Jihad Tucker. Maybe I
Bro,
could get Jihad to tap in with you. Is that
bro.
what
maybe
you want?
hold on, maybe we should ship him a glass of Jack Seymour so he could clear his shit.
Nah,
What y'all think of
Yeah,
that?
you
Give
can't,
him some
you
Seymours in his
can't,
diet.
you can't get into that royal juice. But he can help.
nah, at all,
Don't
at
hate.
all. Yeah,
Don't hate. Congratulate. Then find
that's
out.
it, man.
Participate. I'm
Yeah.
gone. Peace.
That's it. I'm gonna
So
tell you like Denzel said that he got game. Get that hatred out your heart, or you gonna end up just another nigga like
Uh,
your daddy.
uh, peace.
Ah, yeah, I
you better
appreciate you on the battle. Yeah,
be safe, baby.
all the time. Ah, holla.
We working. Keep up the good
Yeah,
work.
definitely. Tomorrow, tune in 5 o'clock.
Well, I'll be back in tomorrow. Let's get that money, get that work done. See you at 5. Good day.
That's